Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. Got my head down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So if you're lonely, you know I'm here waiting for you. I'm just a crosshair. I'm just a shot away from you. And if you leave here, you leave me broken, shattered alike. I'm just a crosshair. I'm just a shot, then we can die. I know I won't be
What's up, guys? How are you doing this fine evening? I'm man of the match. I'm here to talk about Counter-Strike and Marsborne and the upcoming tournament, Fragadelphia MEGA Jersey. Be happening in a few days. Here we are. Here's the details. It's going to be happening November 8th. We got a prize pool of $10,000. It's happening in Glassboro, New Jersey. Now, we know the real reason why all these teams want to head out to New Jersey across the world and the United States. And that's for that sweet VRS. And in order for there to be a VRS, at least quality VRS, there has to be a certain standard of teams there. And we're going to get right into that with the bracket. Now we're going to look at the rosters and who we have coming. All right. Now we have a lot of staple North American teams that are, maybe an ECL, top of advanced. They're trying to break through just in the domestic scene. They're trying to get their name out there maybe individually or trying to put their team out there. And there's only a handful of standout teams coming to this Mega Jersey event. A lot of the North American teams that you would love to see there are just dropping out, not coming. They're saying we can't afford it or whatever. And to me as a fierce competitor, it's always much more than just about the VRS, especially when you have rosters making changes the way we do in North America. It's about getting on LAN and getting experience with each other and using that as a baseline to improve, especially against people that you don't really get to see a lot. It's these teams like Big. You have Saw down here, and M80 we don't really get to see a lot. Hell, even NRG, a lot of these teams don't get to play against. And you never get that opportunity, and it's even more rare to have this kind of opportunity at LAN in your home region. So to me, the standout teams coming, we have Marsborne, of course, on the rise, doing well. Recent roster change in the past months. And to be honest, it's looked up. The future is very bright for us. Having CXEI coming in, being the in-game leader, freeing up Wolfie, be able to be the star player, an amazing teammate that he can be, done a lot for us. And we had lots of opportunity, and we have another one right here because we get to play against a team like Big, though we did kind of see them in the same tournament as us recently, DreamHack Knockout. It's kind of cool to have them coming back. And NRG, M80, domestic teams that, hey, these guys, we're kind of on the same level as them, but we're still kind of punching up. We need to be able to overcome these guys. It's how we're going to further the team and go the next step in our career as a team on Marsborne. We have to be able to beat NRG. We have to be able to beat M80. And it's been really difficult for us to do something like that. Even in the most recent tournament, DreamHack Knockout Atlanta, we had another shot. And, in history, especially when I was playing on the team, if you do not know, I was the previous space taker for Marsborne. We really struggled versus M80. And even then, the narrative was the same. Hey, we need to be able to beat these guys if we want to get into the major. If we want to be able to go to some of these tournaments where we need the VRS points to get the invite. And last week, they played them in a best of 3 in playoffs, and they got the first map to Inferno. And I've been highly critical of Marsborne, being a previous player. I love and support my boys, but I was very critical of them in Inferno, especially CXEI and Chop towards B. And when you the roster when first comes in, you can very much tell that, hey, we have some skill in this position, but the schools of thought are different. And I've been able to have the opportunity to watch Marsborne on Inferno especially, and it's really cool that you can tell with the time they have that these two skilled players have kind of joined their school of thought. And it's really special what CXEI has been able to do. He really stands out at the B bomb site on Inferno. If you're really trying to learn the game and how Inferno is supposed to be played, then CXEI is the hottest prospect, especially if you're a North American player, to learn from. He's playing it in a very unique way, and it's a lot of pressure for the T's to deal with, and he's getting tons of kills. He's making it very hard for the T's to play. He shuts off a whole entire part of the map, and it makes it really obvious what teams are going to do. Now, we'll go into the bracket now that we kind of know what teams are going to be showing up at the Frag Ultra Mega Jersey. What a funny name. And here we are. This is what we are starting out with. There are 32 teams in attendance. Some have dropped out, and they will be awarded a forfeit win in the bracket when that time comes. Teams like Skinrave will not be attending. They'll be awarded a forfeit, as well as Lag somewhere in here will be awarded a forfeit. How this is going to work is we're going to play down to 16 teams, and then we're going to remake. Sorry, we're going to play to 16 teams. We're going to remake the bracket, and we're going to get into playoffs from there. Marsborne down here towards the lower part of the bracket. Let me find us real quick. There's lots of names, lots going on. Marsborne down here towards the lower part of the bracket, kind of in the middle. And to be honest, the first 2 games should be really easy for us. It should be a cakewalk. It's kind of like a standard North American LAN party, as Mr. Lucid used to say. These Fragadelphia LAN parties, the first 2 matches, you know, we're kind of just coming in, we're chilling. You know, we're got our feet up on the desk, waiting for the matches to start. Tournament delays, got to get them all fleshed out, and then these guys come around, and it's quick, 2 easy victories. You know, get them done quick. Go out to the cafe, get a little bite to eat for the real challenge. After playing Zealous and probably beating FlyQuest Red versus Lotus here, though this is a pretty close matchup. Regardless, I think whoever ends up here in the next match, it should be easy for Marsborne. It'll be really easy. Then we come to the challenge of Big. But once we meet Big, as you can see at the top here, we're already qualified for the playoffs. And that gets us into these top 16 teams here. So we'll be playing for the playoffs. That put us down here. Bracket gets remade. Cool. And this is what we have. And after that, I'm not sure how the bracket is going to work. But Apollos Rex, how you doing, man? Muga, I see my name. Are you going to be attending the Fragadelphia Ultra Mega Jersey? I apologize for that, guys. Anyways, yes. I think we pretty much have a streamlined path to the playoffs at Fragadelphia Ultra Mega Jersey. But why are we coming? We're coming for that sweet VRS. You know, there's only a handful of teams that we mentioned earlier that we can be really playing and earning like a substantial amount of VRS. Right now, Marsborne is ranked 16th in the Americas VRS. We are only 2 positions behind Skinrave at 1,044. They have elected not to come. I imagine that's to preserve the costs and what VRS points they have. But I think for Marsborne, this tournament is very important. And the last, you could say the last about DreamHack Knockout, and it's why it's really fun to watch this team now, is because every match they have coming, it's a match where they can climb and they have the opportunity to prove themselves. NRG, we have seen Marsborne. We are very close to NRG in level. We played them in the final. It was incredibly close. It could have been a victory for us if some rounds went the other way. You know, Counter-Strike, how it happens. You don't always win them. But I would love to see the boys come in and beat M80. I think M80 is the team that has to come down. It has to be the team Marsborne beats, because we have been a team, if you're a player, right? We've been in a team for 11 months. Marsborne started at January, beginning of this year. And M80 is the team we have been unable to beat for 11 months. And they're the team we need to beat. And we have this opportunity. And it's on LAN. And it's very special to the players. Guys, if you go out to Fragadelphia Mega Jersey, or if you attend any Fragadelphias and you see the Marsborne players there, make sure you go up and support them. They put in lots amount of time. And I will say, I have had the opportunity to play with pretty much every North American player that has or like compete against these players that is playing. And I will tell you, there is not a group of guys more grateful to meet people that are supporting their careers. If there were not people watching and supporting and expressing an interest in Counter-Strike daily, then us on Marsborne, we wouldn't have this awesome job. At the end of the day, we wouldn't have this awesome job. And every single person involved in Marsborne is extremely grateful when people come up and express their gratitude for the team they have put together, and the countless hours of effort to just try to be the best American team. That is the goal of Marsborne, is let's create something that is 5 Americans, 6 Americans with the coach. Hell, the whole staff is American. And let's put that back on the map. Let's make that special again. And you don't really have that domestic Counter-Strike storyline across the entire world. I mean, it's there. Don't get me wrong. You have the full domestic lineups, but Marsborne, it's very special. We want to cultivate something that really hasn't been seen before in North American Counter-Strike and have it stay. But we don't want to bring something cool around that not many people get to see and it just fades away. We want it to come, be really cool for a long time and stay, and have something that North American Counter-Strike can directly associate themselves with. I love all the Marsborne players. They are all so chill. Same with Kashmir. Yeah, Kashmir is awesome. I love Matt, man. We've been casting games together, and he makes it really easy for me. He's an awesome guy to talk to, and he's just funny as hell. And he has this certain demeanor about him that is just him. It's just Kashmir. There's not many people like him, and he's really cool. I love Kashmir too. I'm not sure if you'll be heading out to Frag Ultra Mega Jersey. What a hilarious name. I've been trying to throw my name in the hat to get out to some of these tournaments. I'm not a player, but I'm working for Marsborne and doing all this stuff. And I love esports, man. And I especially love Counter-Strike. I'm deeply in love with it. And I think if I can be involved with the team or just the scene in general, then I can help a lot more than just being a pro player. I can have so much more value and impact to something I want to see be really big, successful. Had lunch with him before. He had to catch his flight in Philly. Hell yeah, bro. What'd y'all have to eat? He always took good care of us as players. I love being a part of this thing, man. I really do. All right, chat. I just wanted to discuss Frag Ultra Mega Jersey with you and make you all aware that Marsborne is playing. If you guys want to support Marsborne, it's at Marsborne Gaming on all social medias. I'm at 6MOTM on X and Man of the Match on other socials. If you appreciate what I'm doing, please make sure you send a message to the Marsborne Gaming X account saying, hey, these are really cool, and I think you should allocate more resources, and let's make this little show I do bigger for these tournaments. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a good evening. I'm going to head out, and I hope you all have a good night. Cheers. Peace.